Jubi Show. Jubi Show.
No.
Stop.
Shut up, Jubi Show. Shut up. Hi, welcome to the Jubi Show.
This is a special edition of the Jubi Show.
It's very special. We've done something special for tonight's edition of the Jubi Show.
Yes, we have.
I don't know. Yeah, we have. We've made it all come together. I don't know if you can hear it that well, but Jake and I, we have hired a live
House
jazz,
band.
Yeah, a live jazz band, house band for the show for tonight's special episode. It's a 12-piece ensemble.
We didn't have enough room to pack them into this little booth in here, so we're having them play upstairs. And I know you can't see this, but there's actually a little tube we put in. There's a little tube up in the ceiling that the sound comes out of.
It's true, they can't see the little tube, and they might not believe.
No, I mean, I see it. The only reason they would have any reason to believe us,
Yeah.
if I were to take the microphone and put it up close to that area, they would actually be able to hear it a little better.
Right.
You can imagine a tube.
Put that microphone
Should I do
close
that?
to
Should
the
we see
area.
what happens?
Yeah, let's see what happens. Oh, yeah. That is louder. Oh, yeah. I love that.
I'm glad we did this tonight.
Yeah,
I am glad.
It's nice. It's exciting. It's fun for us. I mean, it's probably the most fun for us.
Yeah.
Like live music rocking out in the
Yeah.
background while we do our fun, cool show. But it's probably fun for the viewers, too.
Oh yeah, I mean,
Switch
it's something
things up a
different.
little.
It's something
Exactly.
we've never ever done before.
Never, ever done this before. House band. Woo! Give it up for the Smitties. Woo! Smitties! Smitties!
Oh, do you remember how this little booth used to be so hot?
Yeah.
Now it's kind of chilly.
Really, I was getting a little warm in
You
my
were?
sweatshirt just now. Yeah.
I don't know what I am doing.
You're chilly.
I'm chilly,
Chilly.
like a bear in winter.
Like a bear in winter. There he is. Look, bear in winter.
Chilly like a bear in winter.
Chilly like a bear in winter. I think that's kind of rude of our house band to be talking in between songs. Because that's not the point.
I mean, I know they're big time, and we did pay a lot to get them.
Yeah.
But it's our money.
It's our money.
We paid them.
They work for us.
Yes.
We are their boss.
Yep. And now
they're stomping around.
I hope they're not going to try to come and set up in here.
Yeah. This is getting a little out of control. A little bit out of hand.
Ooh. That was about one quarter anger and 3/4 I got cold for.
Still cold. You're chilly.
Chilly like a bear in winter.
Chilly like a winter bear. Oh.
So the big State of the Union address was on tonight.
How much did you see of it?
I did not. I saw somebody talk about it somewhere. I haven't heard. I didn't see anything.
You saw somebody talk about it somewhere.
Well, somebody that I was talking to on the internet said about it. Like, are you watching the State of the Union address tonight?
To which you said no.
Nope. Not gonna do it.
Not
gonna do it. Oh, that will never get old.
Not gonna do it.
Oh, that would have been a good celebrity impression. That's pretty good.
Yeah. That was really good.
Roll good.
Jake. Oh, are they starting up again? Come on.
Maybe they're rotating and getting onto different instruments.
What are we paying you for, the Smitties? Come on. Jake, your face is blocked in the wide shot, and that bothers me.
Sorry. That's how I like to sit.
It's
not blind. It's not blind, and I'm not blind in that shot.
Blinded by the light, wrapped up like a illusion over the night. Yep.
Take that, Smitties.
Yeah, Smitties.
Who's good now? Stomp around up there, will ya?
I thought we paid you for music, not stomping.
And not stopping either. You haven't been playing music for like 3 minutes.
At least 3 minutes, Smitties. This is disgraceful. We might have to be bucket and a refund, and even maybe playing a CD or something if they're not gonna keep going for the whole hour. That was not even close to the whole hour.
Gonna go for the whole hour. That's what I paid for.
Right. I was sure they were gonna go for the whole hour. They've been warming up for the past 2 hours. What the hell?
That's true. They have been warming up for 2 hours. You'd think that after all that rehearsing, they would they would play their hour set for our show.
Sheesh.
Ooh.
Okay, you guys are fired, Smitties. That's
fired.
It. Fired.
Enzo.
Consider this your immediate notice.
Get out of here.
Yeah.
Stomp your way out the door.
Stomp on out, Smitties. Oh, if you keep the people distracted, I'm going to put a CD in while the Smitties leave.
Do you have one here to put in the player?
Luckily, I do.
Okay. Well, a distraction. What would keep them...
A diversion.
Good grief. I'm bad at this tonight.
Good grief.
Oh, I had an idea. Okay, this is a good idea. It's not a distraction, but it's a good idea.
I love good ideas. Anyway, I got it going. We don't need a distraction anymore, so just go ahead with your good idea. Cold Jake.
I'm done.
Cold Jake is leaving. There he goes. Oh. Zoop. Yay. Hasn't been born yet. He hasn't been born yet. So anyway. Yeah, okay. You got your hat. What about the gloves? Do you have any gloves?
I left those in the car.
Oh, hold on. Hold on a tick. I can help you out there.
Oh, thank you.
Place these on your hands. Yeah. Winter
is upon us.
Winter. Today is the first day of winter, everybody. Is it going to be 6 more months of winter or an early summer?
I heard it was going to be 6 more months of winter.
Oh, winter, Jake.
Oh, this is nice. I can comfortably hold my beverage now.
It won't make your fingers numb.
No, it won't.
Yeah.
This is better. Remind me, I should do every show like this.
All right. I think that sounds fair and reasonable. Let's have you do every show like that.
It actually does feel better.
I believe you.
I'm still a little cold. I should have worn my long johns.
Now there, I've got you beat because I'm wearing. If we can get a close-up of this here. I'm wearing. Wait, am I? I thought I was.
You're not.
Yes, I am. I'm wearing my PJs underneath. Yeah. See? Well,
they don't go down very far.
You can't really. No, they don't go down very far. They're clam diggers.
Clam diggers? Oh, I got it. Fly fishing pants.
Yeah.
Only wait, those aren't aren't fly fishing pants the pants that go all the way down and like most of the way up? I think that's what they do.
Maybe.
People find out for us and tell us what are clam diggers and what are fly fishing pants.
Clam diggers and fly fishing and
I was not even under the impression that you had to dig for clams. Don't they just float around in the sea?
No, people dig for them.
Where?
You haven't heard of that? They dig for them in the sand. I don't know.
In the sand?
Uh-huh.
Aren't clams a seafaring creature?
Well, in the sandy bottom of a creek or
Oh, they're it's underwater sand.
yeah, underwater sand.
I see.
That's why you got to have your clam diggers on, so you can wade out into the shallow water,
The Jello water.
and then dig around in the muck and pull out some clam that looks perfectly nice and fine with its pretty shell, but then you have to pry the shell apart.
You have to shuck the clam.
Yeah, you have to ruin it and pull out the gross, tiny gristle in the middle and eat it.
Right there on the spot.
Right there in the creek. Chowder!
Chowder? Is that why they call it chowder?
Maybe.
Because you eat it right away?
Chowder!
Chowder!
I don't know why they call it chowder,
I
but
do now.
because you eat it right away.
Because you eat it right away. You guys, oh, hey, those of you just tuning in, we just learned something today.
We
And
did.
It's because, and what it is chowder.
Chowder.
Chowder. And they call it that. Get this, because you eat it right away. Chowder.
Chowder!
That's pretty fun. I like learning new facts.
Yeah. Soup you can eat whenever, but chowder you eat right away.
Yeah. I will never forget that now. I will never forget the difference between soup and chowder.
Soup and chowder.
Chowder!
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 Welcome to the Chowder Show, everybody. It's that
Oh,
show where you
okay.
eat it right away. Thus the name, the Chowder Show.
It is not as easy to type with these gloves as it is to drink a beverage.
No. I usually have to take those off if I want to type. If I wasn't not wearing them to begin with to type. Maybe I was. I wasn't paying attention to what words I might have said. I was looking at what you were typing. That's when you run into trouble. That's when people will say things they don't mean, and you can't take it back. The Chowder Show.
Welcome to the Chowder Show.
The Chowder Show. It's called that because you eat it right away. You don't eat this show later like a soup show.
No.
No, you eat it
This
right
is
away.
live.
Live chowder. Live chowder. We had a live band for you, but I don't know. It's more of a soup band now.
You know, when I was doing that typing with these gloves,
Yeah.
I got a little better at it near the end. Oh, my ear. Ow, my ear. There we go.
Ow.
I got a little better at it by the end, and I really feel like I could improve.
Oh, I bet you could. I bet if you practiced, you'd be right as rain.
Yeah.
Fit as a fiddle and ready for love.
Ooh.
Ooh. Cold.
What is my problem?
Oh, you're a little clammy. Like
Yeah.
a clam digger.
Like a clam digger.
Yeah.
What is it? What did we already go through this today? What is it that has a pearl? Is that a clam or an oyster?
That's an oyster.
Okay.
Yeah, it is.
And how do you
an
get an
oyster.
oyster? Where do you find those?
I don't know. I've never found one. But they look like clams anyway, don't they? I mean, how do you know the difference?
Yes, I will find out.
Okay. Jake.
I will find out the difference between a clam and an oyster.
Clam and
what kind of
oyster.
pants it is you wear when you go looking for oyster.
Clam diggers. Well, oyster diggers, I guess. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I went to gopogle.com.
Go Pobble.
A P slipped. Some P slipped in there. I was typing.
Some P slipped in there when I was typing.
Gopogle.com.
Go Pogle. I like it.
Yeah, I didn't go to the site. I didn't let it load because I'm always worried that it will be pornography.
Yeah, usually is. If you make up a website and it's a thing, it's usually pornography. Jake's finding out these answers.
What is the difference between oysters and clams? Oh,
Here it
the
comes.
top hit is from www.bigsiteofamazingfacts.com,
Big site of all facts.
which I'm going to open up, and then I'm going to open up the other link, which is from www.differencebetween.net.
Difference between .net. I would like to.
Both clams and oysters are a class of mollusks called bivalves. All bivalves have two shells held together by hinges.
Hingies.
One difference between oysters and clams is that the oyster spends all of its life except its first few weeks attached to one spot. The clam moves itself around throughout its life by means of a foot, a hatchet-shaped muscle which protrudes from the shell. The clam pushes its foot out, hooks it into the sand, and pulls itself along. Oysters have a foot like this when they are very young, but it disappears when the oyster finds a place to settle.
Wow. Oysters are not mobile.
Yes, so why is it then that do not have a pearl? If they are only difference is they're oysters that use their foot and don't get lazy and sit down.
Yeah. What's up with that? What is up with that? I'm not sure I'm satisfied with that web explanation. Difference between oysters and clams.
Why do oysters have pearls? What? Why do clams not?
Why?
Why? Okay, I'm sorry. I just have to find out.
What are you finding out now, Jake? Go
Why do
Pogo?
clams not have GoPogo.com?
Pogo.com.
Why do clams not have pearls?
Yeah.
Oh, here is an interesting site. The first hit is an answer that says, "Why do have pearls?"
Why do clams have pearls?
How do clams make pearls?
Well, I don't care as much about that as why do oysters not make pearls?
What they
I mean, clams do not. Why does the oyster make a clam, but a clam cannot make a pearl?
That's true. Oyster. Now, if there's anything we've learned tonight, aside from the fact that chowder is called that because you eat it right away,
Yeah.
it's that oysters actually produce clams.
both pearls and clams.
And clams.
But clams only make clams.
Clams crawl out of the clams.
Right.
And clams also crawl out of
Also
oysters.
come out of
But never will you
oyster.
see an oyster crawl out of a clam.
Exactly.
Now, here's my other question that maybe GoPogle.com can answer for me. But why is it that oysters... Oh, I've lost it.
Oh, you were almost there.
I was almost...
Finish it. Just finish the thought.
Oysters, clams. What were we talking about?
A clam can come out of an oyster or a clam.
Oh, right. Okay, thank you. So here's my question. What is the difference between oyster clams and clams?
That's a good one. Maybe the
Wait,
internet
is
knows
clam
that.
even the word? That word sounds so weird to me now.
Clam. Yeah, that's
Okay.
right. The famous clam. What's the
Wait.
difference between oyster clams and clams? Sometimes I like to hit the microphone against my front teeth.
On Poipus?
On accident is my favorite way to do it. Oh, yeah. Clams.
Let's get that out there. I don't know what this does, but it's good for something.
Oh, yeah. You jump right to the...
Right to the top.
right to the top. Well...
I just also, hey, by the way, I just checked GoPogle.com.
Did you? When?
All the time I'm checking it
Oh.
while you're sitting over there.
No.
GoPogle does not know the difference between clams and oysters.
It said that? I do not know the difference.
It's GoPogle's kind of weird.
Yeah. It's still... it's still a vibrant and it's still a wonderful resource. It's still an internet encyclopedia, a wealth of my slippy's falling off. Put it back on my foot. I do put it back on my foot. What? There's a knock at the door.
There's a knock at the door.
There's a knock at the door. There's a backpack in here.
There is a backpack in here.
Wow.
Did we? I'm totally looking around for Ashton Kutcher right now. I think we might have been punked. Are we on TV?
Where's the candid camera? And how is a camera candid anyway?
Yeah, it was put there by somebody.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
I don't understand what is between a camera and a candid camera that was put there by somebody. What's the difference between a spy cam?
There was no backpack in here.
Really?
Yeah, it was shirts at best.
Cool.
It was a sweatshirt or something.
Oh.
I think they just settled. They couldn't find a backpack, so they took the next best thing. Shirts.
That's what I do when I'm at the grocery store.
You can't find any food,
Fine.
so you have to settle for shirts. Shirts. Oh dear.
Next best thing.
The next best thing to groceries
Or backpacks.
or backpacks. Shirts.
Oh. I keep thinking out of the shot. I am terrible posture.
Now you know what my problem is. Sometimes I like to lean my head
Yeah. Like that?
and then watch what happens in the wide shot.
You're gone.
I'm gone.
Oh.
See, it's like you fading out of the shot.
Yeah. We're going.
Bye.
Bye. Thanks for joining us, everybody.
On this first episode of the Chowder Show.
See you next year. See you next time.
Well, I'm glad the Smithies left.
Why? What makes you so glad to have them gone?
Because I didn't like them anyway.
Oh, I thought you were a big fan. I thought you were really grooving down to their smooth jazz.
You know, while that may be true, I'll never admit that because of the poor treatment we received after we paid them.
We paid them so much money.
It is insane. You have no idea how much money was show tonight.
No, you have no idea. Because as mentioned, there were 12 people in the band, and we had to pay all of them.
Yeah, and it was a lot. They each wanted a lot for 1 hour of music.
Yeah, 1 hour of live music.
They warm up for 2 hours, and then they stop.
And then they leave, and they stomp around, and they take their equipment home or to another TV show to play. I don't know where they're going.
Did you say Jake... Did you say Jake their equipment home or maybe to another TV show?
No, but it could be. It could be also that. That's the whole thing. It can be whatever you want it to be. That's the whole thing. I couldn't believe somebody was knocking. I was so confused. I thought it must have been coming through the headphones, and then I took them off, and then I heard more knocking.
Well, I was actually surprised the door wasn't locked because you didn't open it and I didn't open it. I just came in.
Yeah, that's true. I forgot that that's how it happened, but
Yep.
you're correct.
You looked puzzled. You looked puzzled again when they knocked again, and then you took the headphones off, and they knocked again.
You didn't look that surprised.
Well, I was more interested in what you were doing.
Reacting. Yeah.
Oh man, it's almost time for letters.
Ooh, it is almost time. Also, I don't know why I didn't bring this up sooner because it is Chowder is the theme of the show. But the other theme is this thing that I found.
Oh.
It says, well, at the top it says some words. And then it's
Well, no, maybe you guys
some-
aren't getting this. It literally says the words, some words.
Oh, he's right. That's true. That was
Yeah.
misleading to just say that at the top it says some words when it literally says
some words.
some words. 2 words. Some words.
You would be amazing at, what's that? Charades.
Charades.
The only thing I could come up with was kaibachi.
Kaibachi. Well,
You'd be good at that too.
yeah. I mean, there's some overlap between kaibachi and charades. Ha ha. Charade you are. Kaibachi.
So what's on that list?
At the top, well, underneath some words, it says, abscess is a localized collection of in tissues of the body. That's disgusting.
Wait, can I read some words?
Oh, yeah.
This is a new segment on the Chowder Show called Some Words.
Some words.
All right. Okay. I'm trying to find the grossest one.
I just read the first most word. And
Should I read the next one?
No, I don't care. I don't care how you go about it. I got a nasty one.
This is not a complete sentence. The sentence is, it should say some sentences, because these aren't, these are sentences. These are definitions in the form of a sentence.
Okay, read it.
Weird is unearthly or uncanny.
Weird is unearthly or uncanny. Okay. Give us another.
Pickle is a cucumber that has been preserved in brine.
Oh, that's so funny.
It's true.
It's funny because it's true, yeah. Yeah. But it's also funny. Like, even if it wasn't true.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Perplex is to cause to be... Oh.
Ooh.
I'm not going to finish that one.
Because it's dirty?
It is very dirty.
Oh. Now I'll never hear it. Disappointment. Come on, hit one or else...
Campaign is a military action for a specific objective.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. These are really good words.
I guess.
Barbiturate is used to medicine as a sedative. Barbiturate is used to medicine as a sedative.
Barbiturate. That's weird.
I found a problem.
Jake found a problem, everybody. Baboon is a large monkey found in Africa or Arabia.
What's Arabia?
It's not on here.
Oh.
Sorry. Toboggan is a long, narrow, flat-bottomed sled. Oh, about these anymore. I was really into this new segment, and now I just don't know if this is helping the Chowder Show or if this is even really what the Chowder Show is. Oh. I'm going to stop saying things.
How do clams make pearls? I know that when sand gets in their little shell, they somehow make a pearl of it, but I don't know how exactly.
Well, Jake, maybe the internet knows how.
I'm assuming you mean oysters, since while clams are similar creatures, oysters are the ones that make pearls.
Well, you're right. I do mean oysters.
So, basically, clams don't make poisters.
Poisters or pearls.
Or portals.
Poisters make both.
Oysters do make both. Now, why is that? Clams come from oysters and clams, and poisters make pearls and the oysters. Wait, so there's actually, an oyster clam is actually, could be a poister oyster clam.
Yep.
What's the difference between an oyster clam and a poister oyster clam?
Oyster clam. Ow, my tooth.
Owlmytooth.com. I wouldn't go there. It's probably obscene material. I just assume everyone. I always search Google so that I'm protected.
But you said po' boy was not.
Go Pogle.
Yeah.
And I didn't say it wasn't. I didn't finish loading the page. What are you doing? Why do you keep doing that? Why would you keep doing that?
Damn it.
Why would you keep doing that?
Stop hitting my teeth microphone.
This is the worst day ever.
Well, it's that time again.
Ooh. I love that time. Ow.
Is it mailbag?
Stupid teeth.
Did you bite something?
I just clunked my tooth again, that's all.
Again.
Again, and then again, and then again.
You should make a ticker.
A ticker, yeah, you're right. Mailbag. Mailbag.
Excuse me, I'm going to fix the date. Don't worry.
Save the date. Hey, save the date, everyone. This is our announcement. We didn't have the time to send out little invitations and flyers in the mail, so please consider this our official announcement. Save the date. Save the date, everybody.
December 24, 2012, last year on Earth.
That's the stuff. Save the date. It's the last one you may have ever. Save the date. The date is January 24th, 2012.
Well, we've got mail. You guys just write us so much mail. We're just so happy that you would do that for us. I don't know how to
Please?
divide these up.
There's 4, so it comes out even.
Oh my goodness.
So just grab 2. It doesn't matter to me. 1,
I got
2. You got 2.
Yep.
Cool, buddy. Neato. And now, Jake, I have a funny game for you to play.
Yeah.
Pick a number between 1 and 2.
2.
That means you read second.
Oh. All right. Always works out.
A lot of the time. That's the way the funny game goes.
Yeah.
It's not
that's the
that-
way it goes.
I mean, it's still funny, but it's not as funny as it was the first couple times, maybe.
Yeah. It's
I don't know.
definitely still funny.
It's funny. I mean, I'm thinking if we keep doing it enough and again, it'll get funnier again because repetition, it'll make things increasingly funny.
Yeah. Well, that's how all comedy works.
right.
Just
So
repeat
anyway,
it until it is funny.
yeah, right. Because nothing is funny at first.
Nope.
That's why you have to keep doing it.
Yep. And okay, here's a tip. Here's a comedy tip for you guys who are comedy.
Bing,
Who are comedy prone.
That was a noise so that you know if you're taping this or whatever.
Alert. Pay attention to this part.
Yeah, this is the part with the important tip for comedic performers.
This is a really good tip. If you want people to laugh at you and think you are funny, what you do is, I'm sure you probably already have some jokes. You might make a wise crack every once in a while.
Mm-hmm.
But you say your joke or your thing.
Yeah.
And when the person doesn't laugh at you, you look them directly in the eye and you repeat it again. And if that still doesn't work, you kind of look a little bit like,
What's wrong with you?
yeah, what's wrong with you? And then repeat it a little slower. And then when they shake their head or say whatever you're going to do, just explain the joke to them.
Yeah.
Because they probably just didn't know why it was funny.
Yeah, if they don't appreciate it, then something is missing and you need to fill in.
Yep. And then once you explain it, they will have no problem laughing at your funny joke.
I get it, they'll
Thank you.
say.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bing, 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 bing. Here ends this important comedic tip for comic performances. Bing, bing, bing. Bing, bing, bing. It's over, bing, bing. Now letters.
You sounded like Radar from MASH.
Really? Oh, it's over, bing, bing. Bing, bing, bing. It's over, bing, bing. That is a radar.
Yeah.
That reminds
it's
me of
Radar.
Celebrity impressions.
We've already done like 3 of them tonight. We
I
haven't
know.
been playing the segment.
Yeah. That's just how we roll sometimes.
Yeah.
We're just kooky like that.
come out.
Hey, I might be a celebrity. Whoa, it's me, President Nixon. President Cucamonga. Oh, yeah, so I have to read first.
Yeah, you're the first one.
I'm the first.
We're just waiting on you.
It's all waiting on me. Dear Jubi Show. It's me again. See, I have a problem with my friend Emilio. You see, his problem is that he is perfectly cylindrical in shape. I've heard of people being shaped like polyhedrons before, but how do humans with this condition adjust to having this disability? I have asked my friend Emilio if there is anything I could do to be a good helper and friend to my friend Emilio, but all he bobble his chapstick cap-shaped head up and down upon the small circular arrangement of teeth and gums of his lower jaw. I have been able to keep him alive by means of pumping soft foods and fluids down into the tube of his body. But I'm truthfully not even sure he's even alive. Please help. Sincerely, my friend Emilio. Oh, thanks for the letter, Emmanuel.
Yeah, I don't know. Your friend sounds like he's
Dead.
I think your friend is dead.
He maybe did.
He maybe did. He maybe did.
He maybe did. He maybe did.
Dear Jubi Show,
He maybe did.
I'd like to talk to you about something that has got a bee in my britches. That thing was, in fact, the hole in my beekeeping suit that let the bee into my britches in the first place. My question is how to get a bee out of my britches. I would try to chase it out the same hole, but an even bigger bee tried to come in and plugged it up. How to get it out? Help, Jubi Show.
Wow. That is...
That's a conundrum.
You got to get out of those britches first before you can do anything. Before you can really make any progress, you're going to have to take the britches off. Shake the bees right out.
Shake them out.
Shake the bees out of the britches.
Go into your safe zone.
Go into
panic
the
room?
panic room. Yeah, go into your panic room.
Go into your panic room.
And take your britches
Take your
off.
britches off. Shake the bees out.
Then
Put the pants on. Then plug the hole.
really,
Then take them off and then fix your job because you couldn't see the hole very well. You have to refix it.
Yeah, I guess that would be safest because you got to get it fixed as fast as possible to keep those bees out again.
Yep. Don't go outside until you fix your britches, whether you put them on, fix them, then take them off and refix them, or if you just fix them before in the first place.
Right.
That's my advice and our advice.
Fix those britches.
Fix those pants.
Fix those bee britches.
Bee britches.
Bee britches.
Isn't that a pretty name?
Bee britches?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you had a little girl, wouldn't you name her Bee Britches?
Bee britches. I would name her bee britches. Would
Bee
you?
Britches. Yes, I would.
Yeah. Maybe it wouldn't have to be a girl. It could be a boy, but
Right.
it's prettier for a girl, I guess.
Yeah, it's much prettier for a girl. Oh, Bee Britches.
Oh, bee britches.
Your breakfast is ready.
Come get your breakfast, bee britches.
Oh, Bee Britches.
Oh, bee britches. Bee britches McCringle.
McCringle?
McCringle. Yes.
Is
That's it.
Is that the middle name?
I thought it was the last name,
Oh.
but it could be the middle name. I don't know.
I assumed if it was your kid, the last name would be Jamal.
Bee McCringle Jamal. My daughter.
Oh, it's true.
Oh, it's so true. You think it's a joke, but it's actually a fact.
It's real.
It's very real.
Welcome to real life. Reality check. Population U.
Burn.
Oh, burn.
Oh, burn notice. Burn notice.
Burn notice.
Second
I
letter.
should have brought a second can of caffeine-free Diet Mountain Dew.
Yeah. I didn't bring enough fluids myself. I didn't bring enough fluids this time. So
You didn't bring any into this room.
that's true. Okay, here's another letter. Hey there, Jubi. Lump is to poop as chump is to a squealing pompo. It takes the balance of a king to perch that jittering booger cat on your face while he will scratch it up. And those cuts on your face will be the bloody lace on your fleshy doily face. Flesh is to doily as chimp is to a stew made out of a chimp. Yeah! And Dexter, your article needs citations for verification. In other words, I don't believe the words that you tell me. You can't prove me wrong because I don't listen. Checkmate, fool. Love, John Bon Jovi, Wordsmith, and Supergod. Thanks, John.
We get a lot of celebrity letters.
Yeah, why do these celebrities keep writing us letters, and what do they expect us to do about it?
Yeah. I mean, it's not like we can stop you from writing us letters.
No, not really. Maybe able to get some kind of legal restriction.
A retainer.
Yeah, some constraints placed around you to keep you off of us.
They will strap you in.
Yeah, metal what?
Get ready to
Hoops.
metal hoops.
Metal hoops.
Metal hoops.
Can we get some metal hoops around these celebrities that keep trying to write us letters?
They need it more than we do.
It's bothering me.
Dear Jubi Show, my friends and I were getting high while watching your show last night, and we noticed that if you watch the Jubi Show and listen to The Dark Side of the Moon at the same time, a lot of real trippy stuff happens. Like, okay, check it out. If you start playing the album right when, like, the PAT is not responsible for this content of this program disclaimer, all kinds of stuff lines up perfectly. Like the part is like Run Rabbit Run. It lines up with the part in the Jubi Show where Jake puts on the rabbit mask, and then the part where they say the paper holds the folded faces to the floors lines up exactly with the part of the Jubi Show where Jamal is holding Brian's face to the floor and Jake is still wearing the rabbit mask and is dressed like a paper boy and keeps bringing stacks of paper and setting them on the desk. I mean, it totally is some crazy shit. I'm telling you, man, you have got to check that out. Sincerely, Sir Roger Wacky Water, second violin and assistant principal trombone, Pink Fluid.
Ew. Thank you, Wacky Waters.
Wacky Waters. Wacky
Waters.
like in Davenport.
Similar to the one in Davenport. Do you think that he is named after Wacky Waters in Davenport, or is Davenport Wacky Waters named after Roger Wacky Waters?
Or is he Waters in Davenport?
Is he actually Wacky Waters in Davenport? Is
Yes.
the other possibility.
Yes.
Does anyone know? Is Wacky Waters actually Wacky Waters in Davenport?
Or is it a man from the band Pink Fluid?
Pink Fluid. Roger Wacky Waters. From Davenport. Pink Fluid. It's disgusting.
That was the last letter.
Good, because it grew out and churned my stomach. The Chowder Show.
Hey, the Chowder Show.
Welcome to the first episode of the Chowder Show, everybody.
I don't know what we're going to do for 15 minutes.
Well, 15 minutes is not a whole much of time.
Oh, that's true. It's not really that much time. Mm. Ooh.
That's cool. That's cool.
That was cool.
Got a ring going.
You had a ring going.
Ringu.
Ringu. I ate at Who Hot last week, Jamal.
Was it Who Hot?
It was Who Hot.
Was it?
It was good, except the food was Who Hot.
Yeah, that's my only complaint about that place. It's delicious. That's delicious.
That's delicious.
But the food there is Who Hot.
Why are you make Who Hot?
I can't eat your food. It's too hot.
So this guy in front of me, they've got noodles. If you guys have never been to Who Hot, the way it works is you get your stuff. There's a salad bar of raw meat.
Yeah.
You put it in a bowl, and you put, like, where's my camera? Am I looking at it?
Pretty
Is
much.
that it?
Yeah.
All right.
You got it.
All right. You put the food, you put the raw
Put
meat
the raw meat
in a bowl.
in a bowl.
And you get or other things, and like salady things or vegetables or tofu or whatever you want. And then you take it over to another salad bar full of liquid. It's a liquid salad bar.
Gross.
Yes. And they all have different things. Like there's like garlic oil or like a spicy peanut sauce or something. And then you bring it over and they cook it for you. And there was this guy who thought he was hilarious to me. And the noodles, he had noodles piled up like this high over the top of his bowl. And they were all dangling down the side, like outside of the bowl. And he's like setting it on the counter and they're dragging along.
Getting all dirty.
Getting all
and yucky.
dirty. And then he hands it to the guy and the guy cooks it for him. The guy didn't even say anything about how his noodles were all over creation.
Guy. That seems like dismissal.
Yeah, it was. I kicked him out.
Go. That's good. I'm glad you put your foot down on him.
I did.
Sheesh. Jesus. Who Hot Nightmares.
You should read my book, Who Hot Nightmares.
I will.
You will.
Once you loan it to me.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know
I'll
if
get
I
it.
want to pay
I'll
for
get
it until I read
I'll
it.
get it after the show for you.
Okay.
You mean read it.
All right, I will read it.
Who Hot Nightmares.
Who Hot Nightmares by Jake. Who Hot Nightmares by Jake.
I would think I would have been warmed up by now, but I still keep.
You chilly willy.
I'm chilled to the bone.
Chilled to the bone. Well, that's kind of good too, though. Keeps you fresh.
Yep.
Keeps you crisp. It makes you crispy and fresh.
Think of other animals that secrete substances. Mucus, for example, to protect our lungs and sensitive tissue from invaders. Saliva also is protective, and we secrete it too.
And earwax, come on.
And earwax. You know what? We should try to make... this guy says, or this girl or whatever, says, over time, it covers the sand or particle more and more, and it hardens into the pearl we know. So I'm thinking, why not put sand in our own ears and try to make ear pearls?
Yeah, ear pearls. The sand crusts. Oh, and then it makes a pearl in the middle.
Wax coats it over it.
So you you just put some sand in your ear. Yeah?
Yeah,
Right? And then
well, this
some
is my
wax.
theory.
Right, and then wax would coat it. And then, how does it say? Does the internet say how long it would take?
A week to 10 days before your ear pearls are finished.
That's not very
Well, that's according to GoPogle.com, and I
Oh.
don't really trust anything that a pornography site like that would say.
Can you make a butt pearl?
You can.
You can make a butt pearl.
GoPogle.com has the instructions.
Yeah, but that is a porno site. It could be lying.
That's true.
Might not even be healthy or safe. Might be toxic to your butt.
I don't know what it is that reminded me of this, but I have something that I wanted to discuss.
Hey. Let's clear the air.
Let's clear the air.
Clear the air, there.
Is it possible to be a fart carrier without
Fart.
ever having a full-blown case of it?
I think that it is possible. I mean, I'm not a doctor.
I've
obviously.
sure held one in for a while
You're right. But
until I get to a sofa.
always a sofa.
Well, It's the best material for a slow release.
Probably.
Better if it's your neighbor's sofa.
Gross, Jake. I'm your neighbor's sofa. This is awkward.
Oh. I think I've gone too far.
I think you've gone to fart.
Much later.
Gone too fart. Okay, everybody.
Well, that about wraps it up.
Yeah, we're winding down, so you need to chill out. Stop your excitement. Stop your nervous twitching. Just chill out. Breathe deep. Calm down for the past couple fews. So
For the past few minutes.
Yeah.
Calm down for the
past few minutes. And be ready for the show to end and be over. Look at this. I'm just now seeing that the audio's all wrong. Look at that. Peeves me. Yeah.
Where?
If you look at the mini DV deck, we're not getting left and right audio. We're only getting right.
Oh.
Right.
Something's
right,
mixed
right,
wrong.
Right.
Or something's plugged in wrong.
Something's
not
wrong.
plugged in. Something is not plugged in.
I don't know. I'm gonna have to mess with this a bunch before the next person
Ruins their episode.
Yeah.
So frustrating, I think, as they say.
Frustrating.
Have you noticed that some people don't know how to use the words still and yet? Like they'll use them the wrong way. They'll be like, and I haven't got. What's a good example?
Yeah, I need an example. A good example, please.
I don't have any. I had some earlier.
Oh, come on.
I'm trying.
Don't leave me hanging.
That's
what you're talking about now.
Of your dang good stuff. You know that song? B-52s?
Sounded like B-52s.
There's this song called Good Stuff.
Yeah, I have heard that actually, yeah.
And he's like, I don't want to be hanging. That's what I've been hanging. Of your dang good stuff.
I need your dang good stuff.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm trying to think.
Oh, yeah, right. You're trying to think of an example to illustrate your point, but you cannot.
They'll say
remember.
like, if there's something that still needs to be done, they'll say, I have to do that yet.
I have to do that yet.
Does that work? I don't think it does.
I don't know, man.
I don't
know.
You know what? I don't even care. I'm dropping it.
Yeah, let's drop this. Let's get rid of this sheet that says some words, because that's bull honky.
It did make me want a pickle, though, once I found out that it was just a cucumber that was soaked in brine.
Did it?
Yeah. Look up a pickle on your cucumber sheet.
No, I believe you. I just didn't know you wanted some pickles.
I like a pickle.
You're like the Snooki of the Jubi show.
What does
You're
Snooki
like
do?
the Snooki.
I don't know about those Jersey girls.
Snooki. Well, I do now because and Snooki likes a pickle. Snooki, you're like the Snooki of the Jubi show. You're a big pickle fan, is all I'm saying.
What is the word for pickle?
Pickle.
Yeah, that's what I couldn't remember. Thanks for checking your cucumber rap sheet.
Reference
Reference
chart.
guide.
Yeah.
Flow chart.
Crisscross.
Pickle flow chart.
Cross-reference. Chart. Flow chart, yeah.
Spreadsheet.
Graphs.
Word document.
Bar graph. Graphed.
Paragraph.
Bar graphed.
Why is a paragraph made of words and a bar graph made of bars?
Yes.
Why shouldn't it be called a word graph?
Yeah, and why? Yeah, what is it? It's a paragraph.
A
What is that?
paragraph.
Two graph.
Two graph.
That doesn't make sense. Or
And shouldn't it be paragraphs?
paragraphs, exactly.
I
What's
got a paragraphs
paragraphs?
that'll prove you wrong.
Yeah, I do too. Have a paragraphs that'll prove you wrong. So, stalemate.
Stalemate.
And what does that mean? What does that expression mean?
It's
Stalemate.
like your stale friend.
Oh.
What was that?
That
that a
was the
feed
CD.
bag?
That was the CD. The CD has a feed bag in it.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh man, we got 5 minutes. We didn't
Less.
prepare enough material for more than 55 minutes of a show.
Well, that's true. We did have it timed perfectly to be a 55-minute.
We didn't expect you to still be watching.
How do we know that they are still watching? Oh, I guess because we're still here.
Still here.
I mean,
It
how
has been
could
well
we-
established
Yeah.
that we do not exist if there's nobody
Yeah,
watching
there's
us.
not. If you weren't watching, we wouldn't be here. Duh. Cause and effect, people. Get with the program. You're the cause, and we're the effect. Feel good about yourself. You made this.
You made this.
You made this.
I kind of miss the Smithies.
Oh, really? Now that it's all over, you're nostalgic.
I mean, I
for
liked
the
them. That's
Smitties.
why I was willing to pay their exorbitant fee.
Well, I thought you liked them, and then you were just talking smack about them, saying they were the
Well,
worst.
they made me mad.
Yeah, they really let
I
us all
was not
down.
thinking. I was acting irrationally. I should have put more thought into my words before I chose to speak them out loud.
I know the feeling, man. I know the feeling. Poor Smitties. Well, maybe we can get them again sometime. But it'll be a while before we can afford to hire them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And honestly, would we really want them back?
No, because they did a horrible, horrible job.
Don't hire them if you want a good job done at
That's
your
true.
event.
Yeah. This is a warning. Okay. Do, 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 beep, beep, beep. I forget the noise. I forget the noise. This is the second tip of the show. Beep, beep, beep. Do, 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 do. Don't hire the Smitties. Huh?
Don't do it.
Do not hire the Smitties.
Wrong you.
They will wrong you. I feel like they do it on purpose. They smile to make you feel bad.
Yep. Every millimeter the corners of their mouth turn upward, yours will turn downward that same amount. Yeah.
That's
Don't
not
don't
that.
frown. You know. Don't frown too hard, or your lower chin will come off.
That is our third and final tip of the evening.
Of eating.
The third and final tip for eating your chowder, your oysters and clams and chowders.
Don't frown too hard.
No matter how gross it is, don't frown too hard. Or
the skin on your lower jaw will come off.
it'll just fall right off.
And you'll be looking like an idiot with that skeleton jaw hanging out.
Mm-hmm.
Your face is a skeleton face.
My face is a skeleton face.
Everybody's
face is a skeleton face.
without the skin on it.
You can see the bones sticking out.
Yeah. If you you can kind of see it a little bit sometimes if you try it. It's really disturbing.
Yeah. It's pretty disturbing.
Everybody has skeleton heads.
skull heads.
Everybody thinks that that's creepy Halloween stuff, but you got one.
It's your own
It's
head.
on your own head. You can't get away from it.
You can't even try to escape your skull.
Whoa, that is a good album title.
Don't even try to escape your skull.
Did you get creeped out as I did?
Yeah, it made my stomach churn. Hey,
Good night.
good night, everybody, and thanks for making our first episode of the Chowder Show something special, something brag-worthy.
And something somewhat of a success. The Chowder Show.
The Chowder Show.
The Chowder Show.
I don't know how you'd spell that, but that should be the catchphrase for the show.
Well, they'll figure out a way.
Who be who? Oh, the publicists.
Yeah, the publicists and our rabid fan base. That I'm sure some of them are editing our wiki entry right now to explain our catch.
Thank you, Rabbit fans. Rabbit fans. Bye.
Good night.